Bentonville. Bentonville is the self-proclaimed mountain bike capital of the world. This place is really fun for all families and everything. But do you know what Bentonville is also really known for? Big jumps. Like, big jumps. The first thing we decided to do was to hit the skills park. But this is the skills park from 2 years ago. Let me show you what the skill park looks like now. The place has completely changed from there being a beginner zone to an intermediate zone to a more challenging advanced zone. So I decided to warm up on their brand new jump line.
Oh, the wind, oh, the wind.
Now it's time to hit some drops. I started off small.
Oh, wow, that's good.
And I slowly worked my way up to the two biggest drops that they had. But the day before that was rough. So I decided to hit the Mad Hatter drop. But turns out, this was going to be a big mistake.
Oh my gosh, it happened again.
So when I hit the drop, somehow I blew up my front and rear shock and doesn't hold air anymore. But I still got my dad's bike, so we're going to continue on with the trip. After that, we all decided that we're going to climb up to the van at Area 51. The climb was rough, but at the end, we finally reached the top. The van was completely different than anything I've ever saw on a trail, and the fact that you got to drop into it made me want to go in there as quick as possible. The inside was also really cool. There were supposed to be LED lights, but they weren't working, so we dropped in.
You got it.
I skipped the drop for reasons I already mentioned. Next on this list was this giant rock roll that we found to the side. So I picked up my bike and I climbed my way up to the top. For some reason, when I got to the top, I was not fully committed. And trust me, you have to fully commit, or this will happen. But after that, I decided to go back up and give it one more try. The next day, we went to Kohler, and this is where I had to face my reality of hitting the big drop. But first, let's race. This time, my younger brother decided that he wanted to race me and beat me, but I'm not going to let that slide. So I had to show him who's boss. And yeah, I beat him. This next trail I'm gonna show is called Family Flow, and why this trail is so amazing because I feel like it really highlights Bentonville. Bentonville is a place for people who've been riding for 7 years and people who've been riding for 7 minutes. This trail is a good example of that because you can either roll these things or jump them. So Family Flow is a great example of a trail that you can do with the whole family, and it is really fun. About these next two trails is that they're on the area called the Hub, and they're right next to each other, but they're two completely different trails. One's called Rock Soft and one's called Rock Solid because one you jump left and one you jump right. So yeah.
Okay. There we go. Okay. What text? I love textbooks. So, why don't you gain speed on textbooks?
After all that, I was finally ready to go attempt drop the hammer. So I climbed up the paved road and waited to hit the trail.
Let's do it.
But first, I decided to hit the 9-foot drop before I hit the 12-foot drop. And it didn't go how I expected it to.
Oh, I cased that. Oh, I cased that. That was going too fast.
But even after all of that, could I hit drop the hammer? Well, let's find out.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Yes! Woo!
So yeah, I did it. I completed drop the hammer. I'm so excited that I was able to do this drop. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, but it was so fun. I recommend it to anyone who goes. I really hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if you want to find out what happens to my bike, you gotta wait till the next video. It might be new bike day.